Greetings, everyone. This is the Ministry of Truth, the Return of Light. I greet you all in the name of the Creator, the number one, the only one, the owner of the world. My name is Nuruddin Tijani. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the word nigger. I'm going to be etymologizing the word, bringing out the truthful meaning hiding behind this word. And for many people who do not know what exactly the word means, as I believe in today's world, there are probably more than 90% of the peoples of the world's population today do not know what the word actually means. We have been indoctrinated for so many years to believe the word actually means something different. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing out the truth so we can understand the history and the truth about the world. So on the screen right now, you can see the Oxford Dictionary translation or definition of the word nigger, spelled Nigger. So it says it's a noun and it says it's offensive. So the word noun in the plural form is niggers, and it says a contemptuous term for a black or dark-skinned person. So it says here in today's dictionary that the word nigger is an offensive word. That's what we've been taught, which is absolutely untrue, absolutely wrong. So it says further, it says the origin of the word is from English nigger, Latin niger, English negro. So and then in the 16th century, it says it's evolved to be double G nigger, okay? And it says late 16th century from earlier nigger, after that Latin nigger, black, and it also says it's same thing as negro. So let's keep checking take a look at what Wikipedia says about the word nigger. It says here in the English language, nigger is a racial slur directed at black people. So anybody called nigger today, they actually orally abusing them. They're actually saying bad things about them. Calling them nigger is actually like disrespecting them. And in many cases, it's actually one of the worst thing you want to call a person in so many situations. But that's what they believe. So let's move on. So it says starting in 1990s, references to nigger have been increasingly replaced by the euphemistic contraction, the N word, notably in cases where nigger is mentioned but not directly used. In an instance of linguistic reappropriation, the term nigger is also used casually and fraternally among African Americans, most commonly in the form of nigger, whose spelling reflects the phonology of African American. So popularly known in America, it's actually popular in America today that they're trying to avoid using the word nigger, which I believe is something out of ignorance. I'm sorry to say, the word nigger should not be abolished. It's a beautiful word. Is one of the best things to be called in a person's life. Even a person is called nigger, actually, if you call it correctly, if you know the true meaning, you will embrace the name, you will appreciate the name, you will promote the name. That's the truth. So if we know the true meaning, which I'm going to be giving us today, we will actually love the name and appreciate it. So just to give you some other insight, some in some part of the world, the title given to a king is actually called Negus, which is another derivation of the word nigger, Negus, okay, especially in Ethiopia and other parts of the world. So looking at, black people today, when they're called nigger, they're actually trying to, degrade them, talk less about them, talk low about them, disrespect them, actually calling them the word nigger, which is actually totally out of ignorance. If you know the word nigger, you will actually respect anybody called nigger, actually. And black people should appreciate this and embrace this. I believe I hope after watching this video, black people in particular and other people, of course, should understand the true meaning, and for black people to appreciate the word nigger and embrace it and promote it, actually. That's very important. So below I have several variants of how the word could be found in several cultures today. The people call, actually, let me just go straight to, say a few things about it, the important thing, which is that The word nigger is actually a name given to a nation, a particular people, a nation of people who have been found in all parts of the world. I repeat, all parts of the world. The niggers actually traveled, they can be found all around the world. That's why the name is found in every culture and tradition in every country in the world. The name is found in that language. So these are the variants that we have today. We have Nigger, we have Niger, we have Negro, we have Nago, we have Negus, Nagar, Naga, Nigger, Niger, Nazar, Niger. This is actually Banu Niger is actually one of the Arab tribes. Actually, they have another tribe. They have a tribe also called Niger. Nazareth is called Niger, but actually it's Nazareth. They call it Nazareth. It was actually Nazareth. So in the Bible, we have a person called Simon Niger, but they actually said Simon Niger. Actually, it's supposed to be Simon the Niger, Simon the Niger, and in the book of Acts 13, verse 1. And also we have Niger, we have Nigeria, we have Niger, we have Nigeria, we have Niger. So all of these words are actually from the same origin, and I'm going to be showing us the origin of the word today, and I'm going to be etymologizing the word. So also another fact is that the name Niger or Nigger is also a root word. I mean, actually from the word. Actually, the name Niger is another variant of the name Niger is Anago, Nago, Najo, 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 Nago. So Anago is one of the oldest names by which the Yorubas are known. It means someone who is wise or intelligent, as Yorubas are seen to be by other Africans. So that is according to this article. And then Wikipedia says Nagos derives from the word anago. So you can see Nago is also a derivation of the word nigger. I'm going to explain that. A term phone-speaking people used to describe Yoruba-speaking people from the kingdom of Ketu. Okay, so some people actually still call themselves the Nagos today, which is the derivation of the name Naga, Nigger, and so on. So I'm going to be etymologizing the word, and I want to show you this picture also because I'm going to be talking about the fact that Jesus, as people know today, wasn't a pale-skinned person. It was a nigger, okay? Was a Niger. He's from the house of Nazareth. They call it Nazareth today, but it's actually Nazareth. It's actually Niger. Okay, so let's go to the etymology, and I'm going to come back to that. So the etymology of the name Niger, let me write it down in this form. Niger. Okay, so the consonants that we have here, the main consonants are N, J, Ra. Okay, and if you write this down in Arabic language, you have N, J, Ra. Okay, so and in today's Arabic, sometimes the J is actually pronounced as G, as we have also in English. G is pronounced sometimes as G and sometimes pronounced as J. G as gate and J as, for example, can I think of an example when G is actually pronounced as G? Okay, the letter G actually sounds J itself, and then sometimes we pronounce it as G, and then we pronounce it as as J, sometimes as G. I'm going to try to remember if I can remember a word that is when it's pronounced as J. Okay. For example, Jane, very good. So Jane is the drink, so it's pronounced as G, the G sound. And another word is gentle, so we pronounce the J sound, gentle. So the J sound is interchangeable with G and J, and I'm going to explain the two. So we have in Arabic Niger, and then we have it written in English sometimes as Niger. We can write it also as Niger. Niger. So all are the same thing. We have three main consonants. These are the three main determiners of the word Niger. Okay, so now let's start with the first consonant or the first syllable, N. The first syllable is actually from the word Ina. Ina means the sun, or it means light. Ina. Okay, sometimes it means fire, but in Yoruba, I remind everyone that I'm using the Yoruba language to etymologize all these words, because the secret lies in that language. It's an ancient language, it's a big language, and it's a very important language in the world. It has been important and it's still very important today. So the sound na is actually ina, which means light, or it means the sun. And then the second word is when it is pronounced as j. Actually, I have, okay, the first etymology is inajura. Ina, jo, the jo, it's jo. And the last word here is ara. So we have inajura. Inajura means sunburnt body. Sunburnt body. So that's the first etymology. The people in the past called themselves, at a particular time, the word as inajura, which means referring to the people with sunburnt body, kissed by the sun. So they appreciated the fact that the importance of the sun in human life is very important, and the people in the past used to appreciate that, and respect people with the dark skin. In the past, if a person called Nigger or Nigeri, a well-respected person. So now the other etymology is actually from the word nago, nagari, nagar. Okay, if you write that nagar, it's actually talking about ina, also still remains, and then the g sound actually is ago, and then we have ari. So in this etymology, we have ina ago ari. Ina also still remains as light, and then ago means the sun. Ago is referring to the sun. Ago is the word given to the sun. One of the names given to the sun. Ago is one of them. So we have ina ago ari, which means the light of the sun. Or actually, in this case, ina could remain as ina or could sound as ina. Ina means the spreading of something. So inago, spreading of the of sunlight. So just put together, we have inago ari means the son of Ari is another name for God. So inago ari means the spreading of the appearance of the Son of God. Okay, inago ari. So that's another ancient etymology. Okay, we have nagar to be inago ari. So there's up to today, there are still people called the Nigerian, and then the Nigerians. So for the Nigerians who might be watching this video, this is a revelation to know the meaning of the word, the meaning of the name Nigeria. Is a blessed name, it's a beautiful name. We have to appreciate it and we have to celebrate it. So Jesus, the popular name, Jesus, the popular prophet, the popular person who actually came to the children of Israel, popularly known in the Christians in all over the world, actually, was indeed a Niger. From the name, he was born. It was called the Nazareth, Jesus of Nazareth. So if you write the word Nazareth, we have the Nazar and then it. So we have Nazar. Actually, the word Nazar is actually Niger. It's the same thing as Niger. So Niger, as I have said, is one of these. It's a nation of people. He was born in the house of among the people of the Niger. So that's another proof. And Niger actually is Niger, which is Inaguari, which means the appearance of the light of God, or a burnt body. Okay, so these are the etymologies of the word nigger. So a person called nigger today, unfortunately, it has been given a bad connotation. People are actually running from the word. They get angry when they are called the name. I used to be one of those people, but today, if I'm called nigger or nigger, generally people call it nigger. Okay, when I used to be called nigger in the past, I used to be angry and sad and frustrated, but today when I'm called that name, I appreciate it. I'm happy. I know what it means. I know where it comes from. It's a beautiful name. One of the names that you may be you should be happy you're called. So that is it. I'll be seeing you in the next video. I'll be etymologizing more words. This is a big revelation. So it's a great word, nigger, Niger. So before I go, let me also mention a point that the word in the Bible, the name nigger is mentioned in the book of Acts 13, verse 1, where it talks about Simon Niger, Simon Niger. So he was also is a person also from the tribe of Niger. So it's important that in today's world we still have the names still being used by many people around the world. There's a country called Nigeria. It's actually Nigeria. It's actually, and there's another country called Niger. It's actually also Nigeria. So the people are still alive. The ancient people of the Niggers are still alive, so to say. So it's a big deal. We have to appreciate this word. And I'm actually from Nigeria. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria. So that's a big thing. Shout out to the Nigerians and the Nigerians. So we are all over the world, and we are God's people. So let's appreciate that. If a Niger, if a nigger, appreciate it. Let them call you that name. We shouldn't, abolish the name. We should appreciate it and celebrate it more. With that said, I leave you with that. May the Almighty keep us safe. Salua.